Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Warren First 931. I am Kelly Walker Slaughter. We have a great slew of guests once again on I want to call our TGI Friday shows at this point. But yes, we are live at Supreme Building Products. This is Reese's FYI Fridays, and we have two special guests with us today. We're going to have Carrie Morton, of course, with us, with one of our mini city aldermen, talking about an upcoming meeting on Tuesday, hopefully, or asking questions, because I know I try to get Vanessa Miller in here to ask or answer Kip Leo's questions about the stormwater utility fee, but I got the next best thing. I got one of our very own city aldermen here with us. And then right after that, when we come back from the break, we are going to talk to our, I just want to say, our resident guest that comes in here a lot, Mr. Wade Wolford. He's going to talk about the big event that's going tomorrow at Bernard Gym with the Black History program. So stick around for that. But right now, let's give a good shout out to our weather sponsors. That is Reddick Brown Ford. Right now, it is 57 degrees. Today, it's going to be a whopping 69 degrees. Enjoy this beautiful weather while you can, because next week does not look like that. So thank you, Tennessee weather, for being weird and hormonal. I appreciate you. But tonight's low is 49. Sunny conditions are expected all day long. The lowest feels it's going to be 49 degrees around this time frame. Tomorrow, it is saying that there is a 50% chance of rain, but tomorrow's high is 59. Tomorrow night's low is 37. And then starting back on Sunday, we're going to be in the 30 and the 40 degree weather, getting back into the swing of things. But with that said, let's get into this, because this has been it has been a hot topic going around town. If you live in the city of McMinnville, or if you have city water and live in the county, because there are some people that there's cross sections in certain areas. So I have the one and only Miss Carrie Morton with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
So just off the bat, just tell us, the big one question I think that was also brought up: what all of a sudden changed, like in this, was the city paying for this at the beginning? Like, who was paying for it or fixing it at first, I guess, was the big question.
Okay, so the reason we have the stormwater problems to begin with is due to the growth that we have had in our city for over the last many years. Yeah. So we didn't have guidelines. Right. There were no guidelines, and nobody knew what to do with it. So as the city grew, they just let every section attach to another area instead of going in and doing anything, because codes today are so different. Back then, you didn't even have a lot of codes.
Yeah.
So that's the first reason, and the main reason why we even have these issues.
Yeah.
So as this has happened, and you have a little problem here, the city has neglected to make those changes and to have those improvements. To date, when you build something, the codes are different, and and I'm going to tell you, we have some serious people that will not let you do stuff that you should not do anymore. So what we're doing right now is trying to come together and figure out what to do with what happened a long time ago.
Yeah, you're coming
a long time ago. So that is the main thing. The funding over the years, they've really never put any funding in for this. It's been like only this person's affected. We won't do anything or whatever. Yeah. It's just didn't do a lot of hearing about it.
Yeah.
So my journey started in 2017, and starting to go to the board and talking to them and trying to figure out what can happen, why this is happening, and we've made a little progress. Some grant funding come available. We've got 2 major projects that are going on right now.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing to be able to see when you implement retention and detention ponds and things like that, if that's actually going to be what's going to be a solution for that.
Yeah.
So the grant funding has helped us. The city's put a little bit of money in with that grant. They're not usually got to put up a little money for that. Yeah. So, but anyway, those are happening currently. The state decided that cities could implement a utility fee.
Okay.
So currently there are 35 cities in the state of Tennessee that have the stormwater utility fee.
Okay.
Only 35.
Okay.
Okay. So with that being said, we don't have to do this. Mm-hmm. I don't believe we should do this.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
So first of all, infrastructure is the city's responsibility. Mm-hmm. And I understand that it competes with other dollars.
Yeah.
However, I think we have misappropriated some dollars over the years. Yeah. And we can't really do a whole lot about that at
Once
this
it
point.
happens, yeah.
But I think that we need to kind of go back to the drawing board and see maybe where we can start putting some money into something like this. Yeah. It competes with your public works, your parks and rec. So once we start, I think we should just come together with a better plan rather than just going ahead and pushing forward with something
another
like
fee.
this.
Yeah.
I think we should first get a plan. And I know people get, a plan and all that stuff. But if
you really need it,
if I'm going on a vacation and I don't have a plan, I don't know how I'm going to get there.
That's right.
So an actual plan will help us pinpoint where the main problems are. I have been told there are mostly 6. So that's another thing. I don't think once you get those 6 problems kind of narrowed down and you get a handle on them, what's going to happen? Are we going to continue to charge a fee? Well, of course.
Yeah.
Because if you ever start it,
it
never stops.
And where you started, it doesn't go down.
It will never go down. And that's another thing. That deals with the fees. I shared with you how people can kind of see the fees that were associated with this, and a lot of the questions that were asked at our last meeting. And it's a lot of good information. I will say, as you just mentioned, once you start a fee, if it's not enough, the board of mayor and alderman has the opportunity to go in there and raise that fee. So once it's there, it will not stay there. Nothing ever does. Yeah. So I think it stated that most homes, 96% of the homes would pay $3.
Yes.
So $3 doesn't sound a lot of money to some people.
Yeah.
However, if you listen to the meeting the other night,
oh yeah,
we had retirees talk, we had realtors talk,
veterans,
we had
real estate
people.
Agents.
There was lots of people that had a whole lot of questions and concerns about something like this. And I know we've kind of been discussing this. I think our first meeting was March of 2025.
Okay.
And then it died down for a minute. And then we come back and we went through the same thing again in July. And then it died down a little bit. And now here we are. So,
and it's a little bit closer than the other meetings have been.
Yes, because it's actually made it to the board. Before it's only been in a committee meeting that we've talked about it. I do want to let people know, though, nobody's going to be exempt from this. Your churches won't be exempt.
Okay, that was one of the questions.
Your churches will not be exempt from this. Your businesses will not be exempt, apartment buildings, things like that. And those fees, as we all know, as being in business, they got to come from somewhere. Yeah. So in my business, or let's just say Supreme's business, okay, what's that going to make their bottom line look like? So where are they going to recoup this money? Your people who own these 96% of the homes that only pay $3 in the long run, it's going to cost more. That's just the way these things work.
And then the other thing is, one of those mentioned that in the city of McMinnville, I can't remember the percentage number. They said, was it 50-something% well, it was a high enough percentage. Renters.
53.
Was it 53? Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was.
Yes.
53. It wasn't more than 55% of people in the city of McMinnville are renters. And is that going to fall on the renters or on the, because as renters, if you're not I'm not with the money, homeowners might have a better chance of being able to pay that. But if you're a renter, it's fixed income.
Yes.
And, they have to implement that in. And if they can't pay for it, who is?
Okay, so let's talk about the towers that's in town.
Yeah.
You know, they have concrete and they have buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's going to impact more than just it's a $3. Oh,
Right.
it's a $1. It's just going to impact a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we, as the city alderman, should, and I have asked for this, sit down,
yes,
and do some brainstorming together and seeing what we can come up with before we come up with something like that, and just push it forward. And like I said, it just grows from there.
Yeah, and Joe Schofield, when he talked, and how he, like you talking about a plan, and he again, and he's just a concerned citizen, a taxpayer. The way he broke it down, I was like, oh my gosh, I like his plan.
Yes.
Like collecting the data, finding out where the sources are, breaking it down that way. And then he said something about a tiered system, maybe. I think it's what he referred to, where you got 3 levels of tiers, and like what level of, depending on the renters, the homeowners. I like that.
We kind of do have that.
Okay.
I mean, and if once again,
sharing
all the information that has been put out there from the other night. I was going to look down through here and just kind of, okay. One of the questions was implementation time. Okay. So let's just talk about that.
Okay.
All right. When you implement it and it starts immediately, that doesn't mean things are going to get fixed immediately.
Yeah.
That means we have to, first of all, a utility by itself, think about it as the water department.
Yeah.
Okay. It's your water. So this is going to be your stormwater utility fee.
Yeah.
They have their own equipment.
Yeah.
They have to have their own workers. Mm-hmm. So the first money, their first everything is going to be like a startup of a business. And I know they don't want to talk about it being its own department, because it's going to
that's what it sounds like
under Public Works.
Yeah.
It will live under Public Works, but the monies that we receive for this cannot go to Public Works.
It has to go to stormwater.
And they can't go to the general fund. Mm-hmm. They can't go to fund the police department. I know I've heard a little bit of that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing by itself.
Yes.
But it's no different than another business, because it has to have its own things, and money can't flow out of it to fix a street or to fix a sidewalk.
Right.
So that money is collected in one area, and that's where it has to come out of.
I do one question kind of with that. If this gets passed, because I know and we don't know right now what the agenda is for the 24th meeting as of right now, because it's not been provided for yet. Because I told you guys all week long, it normally comes out either the Thursday or the Friday before the meeting.
Yes.
But it still hasn't come out, to my knowledge, as of right now.
As of right now. It's
but I promise you guys, when it does come out, we will publish that and let you guys know. But if it is on the agenda for the 24th on Tuesday, was that going to be technically its first reading, was this last, because they didn't vote on it?
Yes. This will be the first reading.
Official reading. Okay. Because like Carrie and everybody has told me, is it has to pass 2 readings before going into effect.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So this will not be a public hearing this time. There will be no time frame like there was the last time, where people could come and ask questions and and not get answers that
But
night.
We can still come and show support.
You can still come and show support, and there is a place on the main agenda that starts at 7 where it asks for visitors. If there's any visitors that would like to address the board, come forward, and you have to state your name and all that stuff.
Like we did last time.
Just like you did the last time. And that's where you can actually address the board at that time with any concerns and things like that that you have. So just because there's no public hearing doesn't mean you can't be heard. I just want everybody to know that.
Okay.
I do want to let everybody, or let you know, there was a survey put out last year. And the survey looks really great. It looks like there was like 84% that really wanted this to happen. Uh-huh. However, there were 76 people that took the survey.
Oh.
So you see
lower the numbers,
you
the better
see where
the
I'm
percentage.
Going with this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 76 people took it. 64 said yes. 12 said no.
Okay.
So,
and that's just because they are the ones that got to see it, And
yes,
again, and we try to share as much as we can. And my algorithm's different from yours and everybody that's in this room. And if I didn't get to see it, I didn't share it.
Yes. And that's, you know, I never mind a survey. I just wish more people would take surveys. I really wish more people would show up. If you can't show up Tuesday night and you want to let an alderman know your thoughts on it, all of our emails are on the city's website. You can go in and it's under city. Go to the website. You go under city government, and then it has all of our names and it has all of an email address. I think for the most part, we probably all have a phone number on there also. So those are other ways that you can get the message out if you cannot be there on Tuesday night.
And if anybody's watching our show right now, because we're in our little screen right now, I have pulled up. Now, I will tell you, I'm being transparent. It's very hard to find on the city's website. But if you go, we're going to share the link that I found that Carrie showed us, where you can go directly and you got to just scroll through that message about the stormwater utility fee. And then you click on that blue link and you'll go directly to that website to get those information and those frequently asked questions and things like that. So, my other question is that was brought up. Let's say it gets implemented. Okay. And we create this new stormwater utility section. We'll just call it that I hate calling it a department, but that's what I call it.
Yeah, I know.
Can that department get grants to help out the stormwater utility bill, or once it's fully relied on the citizens, the taxpayers, is that off the table at that point and it's up to the taxpayers? Do you know?
I would imagine it would be just like it is right now, because our water department gets grants all the time.
Yeah.
So does Public Works. So they will be able to get the grants. Okay. But those are things that we can already do right now.
Right.
That's the two
and that was my follow-up is like, are we doing that now? Or
we have started. And I will say Lyndon has done a great job. He is a great grant writer, and he has got the city of McMinnville so many grants that has helped with that. And like I said, those are things that are helping us at this moment. Let's see what we have after these two.
Collect the data.
Get done. Yeah. Have a plan. And then, if this is necessary at some point, I'm not ever going to love it. I'll just say that, because I am for don't take any more money than you have to have from people. But if it has to happen, it has to. I just do not believe it has to happen right now.
Yeah.
But
maybe this, like you said, the fee does not have to be implemented right now, but the process of getting all the right information.
Yes.
Because what I see happening, not just with the city, but sometimes with the county too, is, let's just put money on it and like a Band-Aid. I hate calling it a Band-Aid, but I do call it that. Putting a Band-Aid on it and like, maybe this will help. Without, and I do feel like as a concerned citizen and a taxpayer, I feel like y'all need to do y'all's work and y'all's due diligence, because that's what we voted for you guys to find the data, to look up the information. Because when I looked through all the information on not just this, but any other topic, I'm like, man, I only have 4 or 5 days to, even come up with questions to ask you guys, and I can only understand, like, if you have to make a decision in less than 4 days.
Yes.
Good Lord, and so these things, I do believe as a taxpayer, if it's something that's going to be implemented on us for years to come, because no different when, the other hot topic is the bus and stuff. And then I found out that annually it always happens that 2.5% or 2.5% or 5% is an increase every year annually. That's expected.
Yes.
And so I just feel like if something's going to get implemented, that's going to be with me for the rest of my life till the day I die. Can you just do your part, and let's find out all the information we need to do before we put a stamp on it for approval.
That's right.
And so with that said, if it does happen, if it's on the agenda, people still can show up.
Yes.
And I do. I want to say this. I know there, like, if it's when you go up to the facility or to the building, where y'all meet, you can only have X amount of people in that room.
Yes.
But people can be in that hallway.
Yes.
I do want to stress that. And if you can make it, I always say this as somebody that is an activist for anything, go in there. You'll catch more bees with honey, okay? We don't want to come up there and start a riot and all this stuff. We need positive, calm, knowledge over noise, people. Knowledge over noise. I say this all the time. And if you have something to say, let me tell you, let's just all take a number, and then once we're done, one goes out, one comes in. Yes. There's a way to do it. There is a way. But I do think that, and I'm saying, and I also want to say this too, and Carrie, you can agree with this, as we grow and as the city of McMinnville, as Warren County grows, things do have to change. Yes. People do not like change. At any point, change sometimes can be a good thing and sometimes can be a bad thing. But we can't figure that out until we go through it together. That's right. So if anybody needs any information, I can tell you, you can go to the city of McMinnville's government website. You can find all the city aldermen's information with their phone number to reach them. Yes. They are not a private organization where they're like, you can't call me. No. Because a lot of people say sometimes people are hard to reach. Yes. And I'm like, I've never had that problem. Yeah. Because if I can't get a hold of Carrie, I call Ryle. If I can't get a hold of Ryle, I'll call Carrie. If I can't, I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I go down the list. Yes. I call it phone book. I go down the phone book. And that's just how I do it. And if you ever, I want to also stress this with everything else that's going on, because I know you got to go. If you have a problem in anything, there's always the person to call. If you want to know something about the city of McMinnville, you can call Nolan Mink. You can call Ryle Chastain. Yes. You can call Justin Scott. Those are my top 3 that I go to. If you want to know what's going on with the police, if it's you call Nicole Mosley or Jackie Matheny Jr. If you want to know what's going on in the county, Terry Bell. I mean, there's just a list of, and if you can't get a hold of them, email them. That's right. There's so many different ways of communication nowadays. It's ridiculous. Yes. And if you can't get them, call me. That's right. That's what I always say. Call Kelly. She'll get us. Trust me. I'll get somebody, because I will call and I'll be like, I'm so sorry to bother you, and I called you 3 times back to back. Yeah. But it's urgent. It's a me. But before I let you go, is there anything else you wanted to tap on? Because I feel like we did most of everything. I think we've really gone over the most part of it. And one other thing before I let you go, you can, now I will say this, I was glad I was there to record the public comments live. If you want to see the public comments of the stormwater, please let me know, because I know it's hard to get to the shuffle of all the stuff that we do. I'll send you the link to watch that through YouTube. But they do televise on social media the meetings. Yes. Is it through Ben Lomond? Is that who does that? I think it is. I mean, we have our own. I mean, we have a setup. Scotty takes care of all that. Yeah. I don't have to. Scotty does a phenomenal job. Yes. So you can actually watch these live. Yes. If you can't be at home or can't be there, yes, you can watch from home and ask questions later. Yes. So I'm telling you, there's so many forms of finding out what's going on in your town. Yes. At your fingertips. Yes. And it's great to, and I will just tell you, sometimes we have a little technical difficulty, and it's a little irritating when that happens. But any of our meetings, we don't hold a meeting in secret. There's no secret meetings. That's another thing that I do not read a lot of chatter, because that's what it is to me, is a lot of chatter. And although I appreciate everybody has a comment, sometimes you don't need all that in your head. No. So, but we do not meet in secret. We didn't. I mean, if there's any money coming under the table, it ain't coming under my table. I'm just going to say that. I mean, things like that are like, okay, well, that happens with the county too. A lot of people like, they just got paid $10,000, y'all. Yeah. Well, no, we don't. We do not do this for. We don't do this for the money. I can assure you of that. This is a passion of mine, only because I had the stormwater problems, and I started getting involved, and I'm here trying to watch the money and trying to make sure things get taken care of that are necessary. I'm all about what's necessary, and if it's not necessary, it can be put on the back burner. It's just like you do with your home. Yes. If your roof is leaking, but you'd like a new car, you got to fix your roof before you get a new car. That's just
normal. That's normal and regular for people.
Right. So. Exactly. All right, guys. That has been an amazing segment with Miss Carrie Morton. Thank you for coming in today. If you guys have any questions, you can call her at
931-259-1120.
Is that your direct cell, girl?
That is my cell phone number.
Personal number right there, y'all.
Cell phone number.
And we will share this, the website. I was trying to scroll as Carrie was talking, just so you guys can kind of read through it and skim through it, like she was talking about the residential properties and things like that, how much it's going to cost y'all. But we're going to take a quick break from our sponsors. And when we get back, we're going to talk about the Black History Month's program for tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun. If y'all have not been to one, you need to go. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry, try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back to Warren First 931. We are live at Supreme Building Products, and I have one of my favorite people that always come in on my show. As I said, you're an honorary guest at this point.
Appreciate
it. But we have Mr. Wayne Wolford. Did I say that? Am I saying it right again?
That's correct.
Okay, good. Because Brian worked on me before I got on with him.
It was just a spelling, I think, the last time.
Yeah, the last time, yeah. That you can blame ChatGPT, my assistant. Okay. We call her Marissa. I'll get on to her.
Okay.
But with that said, tomorrow is no stranger to what's happening. They always host programs and such during the month of February because it is Black History Month. And tomorrow is the Black History program held at the Bernard Gym. Mm-hmm. So talk a little bit about it because I know, did I read it? Are you having Jimmy Haley on?
Yes, Jimmy Haley is supposed to do some of the Black history of Warren County. Mm-hmm. He's done research on.
Yeah.
And also we're going to have Lester Strode, which was a professional baseball player. And he's going to do some speaking. And then we also have Sam Sampson, which is he's got some awards for music, gospel music, and so forth. Yeah. So he's real big. Good. So, and then we're also going to have, we're going to serve, lunch and so forth. It's going to be pretty neat. I'm glad. It's almost like this. I kind of feel like I'm the pops, and I see these young people coming on and doing things and coming up with new ideas and programs and so forth. and I'm just proud of them, to step up, because I've been working with young people and so forth for the longest when we had the Black History Club with Mr. Jeff Martin at the high school, and we did that 19 years, and he did 19. I helped him 18 years of it. And what I want to do, I just want to see the seeds that we planted. I want to see them grow.
Yeah.
These kids went through a whole bunch. They went through taking trips with us to Atlanta, Birmingham, Memphis, the civil rights buildings and stuff like that. And they've experienced some things, that wasn't the norm for McMinnville. And so what I want them to do is just kind of come around, and be proud of who you are. You have to understand, your history before you can go to your future.
That's
as
right.
simple as that. Because, kids nowadays, they don't really realize what people have gone through the old days. I'm not just trying to bring this up as one of those things, but
like it just happened yesterday.
Yeah,
no,
but when you lived it, it's still with you.
You know it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and when people come through and kind of diss things, oh man, I don't care about this, I don't care about that, and so forth. Maybe just keep it up here, have the knowledge of it. Then somebody asks you, okay, then you can kind of relate to it.
Yeah.
But that's the way, we are right now. The younger people, they don't really relate. And they can't understand,
Yeah.
So,
I agree. Because, if you don't live it, it doesn't really stick.
Right.
Unless it affects you.
Right. So before, when I came and graduated in '66, I was here 1 year after integration. And so the kids before, which when schools were segregated, they didn't have any flavor in the school, So they didn't know what the culture was, what kind of food you like to eat, what kind of clothes you like to wear, what kind of music and so forth. So, hey, why worry about it,
Right.
Yeah, one of those, when the cultures came in and they started understanding what religion, you like, what kind of music you like, what kind of food you like, what is your thinking, and then all of a sudden, that togetherness comes, and say, oh, we all brothers and sisters,
we're all one and the same.
And in reality, in McMinnville,
we really are.
In McMinnville, we really are brothers and sisters.
Well, we did a segment with the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association, and we both everybody brought out their ancestry, like history and stuff. And like Brian, because I'm gonna say it wrong, and I do apologize. Mulligan, like
which one?
I can't. It's a mix of American, Indian, it's like a mix. I can't remember, but he did his thing, and I can't pronounce it right. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mulatto.
No, I don't think they said like a mole. It looked like a mule. It's spelled M-U-L.
Oh,
but they lived in the Appalachians.
Okay.
But with that being said, Ryan did some history digging even further and found that he was 10% African American, and they'd even showed where in Africa a lot of his ancestors, and that it was crazy. And so I did mine, and I found out I was like 6%, and same thing. And I always say, like, at some point in time, people need to do their background checks and see how much flavor, as you call it, they have. Because we may not all look the same, but we all come from the same thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's how I take it as, because when I meet people, now I will tell you, if you come at me and you don't speak in English, it's very hard for me because I didn't learn any other language, and that was my choice. But everybody's just so nice when you get to meet them and the different culture that they have and the different food. At the end of the day, it'd be so boring if we all wore the same thing, ate the same food.
Well, by being overseas, seeing Koreans and people like that, they're all basically the same.
Yeah.
Same hairstyle, same color hairstyle, same features, everything.
Right.
Yeah, it does. I think it does take a lot away from them.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
they're under different leadership too,
It is.
Everybody needs to remember that.
Yep.
Learn the cultures.
But that program tomorrow, I'm excited about it. Yeah. We're going to set up this afternoon and try to get things situated, and
you got an amazing lineup.
I think it's going to be a nice little crowd there.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong, but I'm thinking this is going to be a nice crowd. And the weather's going to really, go with us, too.
Yeah, the weather's going to be perfect.
Because when it's like 0 degrees, a lot of people just don't.
Dude, I remember last year's walk, okay? I thought my fingers was going to fall off.
It was cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be kind of neat. And just kind of pushing forward here, we're at the point to where we got cut for $45,000 for the museum. Yeah. And right now, we have to do our own thing, you know.
Figure out another way to fundraise.
So one project we're working on is at the Milner Center, the 30th of May. We're going to have an international fest. We'll get to talk about that later on, too.
I cannot wait.
We're talking about dancers. We're talking about performers. We're talking about food trucks. We're talking about people that we're trying to reach in a further area than Nashville. To come, people experience different foods, different cultures, different dances, different displays, the whole bit.
There's so many different cultures here in the Warren County community. We don't just have, Hispanics and African Americans and ourselves. We have, there's some people from Poland here. I just forgot the other. Some people from Russia.
Right.
I mean, and then, Lisa and her families, they're from, is it Greek? No.
Greek. Yeah, Greece.
They're Greek. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, there's so many different cultures here in Warren County. Right. And how neat to find out that, oh my gosh, I didn't know that's how far your family goes back, or whatever the case may be. And trying all the different foods.
Yeah. So that's really going to be really neat.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's
I already put it in my calendar.
I am putting this out here, that if anybody wants to set up a table in the Milner Center, get in touch with us. We have a sponsorship sheet too, where you can be a sponsor at certain levels, and we're just trying to get that out there. And so, with it being, I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty huge crowd there. So, when you set a table up, you should be able to make some funding.
And then all money that is raised at this event will go to help out you guys, right?
Yes. Yeah. Because, we got to have a project. So, hey, because we don't want anybody pointing the finger at us, they want this grant, they want this and that. No. We're helping ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a hand up, not a handout.
Right.
That's what I always say.
That's the key. Yeah.
So, when they come tomorrow, of course, it's at the Bernard Gym located, I think it's 109.
103 Bernard Drive, I think. That's what
you can't miss it. You can't miss it. And then, but if you pass Napa, you went too far.
Right.
Yeah. And then if you pass Burshpa Towers, whichever way you're coming, you went too far. But it all starts at what time?
Well, we're starting at noon, and I think the program is probably going to last until about 2:00.
Yeah, I was going to say, with all those guests and their stories.
That's going to be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Really neat. Yeah.
Well, I know that we're going to be out there. Jonathan's going to be out there recording and stuff.
Good.
One of us had to, because we had 3 events that day. Right. I may be rolling in a little late, but I'll be there. Okay.
Okay.
But I think this is a great time. And I also want y'all to know, when you go to this event, they sometimes I do see a donation bucket right at the door.
Yes.
You can make a donation at this event as well. Yeah. Because I say this all the time on my show. If we have over 40,000 people that live in this community.
Yeah.
If each month you donate $1, like if we pick, I'm telling you, right, you could make $40K right there, bro.
Why?
Crazy.
Why is it that you think the same way I do?
Because that's how you taught me. You were my son for how many years now, man?
If we had $1 from every basically individual in Warren County. Hey, $1.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Listen, I tried it. I think I'm going to bring it back. Last year I tried this.
That is sweet.
Thank
you. And somebody's going to do, more than $1,
right.
because, they're feeling for it. But yeah, just $1,
If each person donated $1, so the month of February could go to the Black History.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You made $40K in 1 month.
And what we could do with other nonprofit organizations, we could help them the same way like that.
And I know that this is also, Teen Dating Violence Month. There's so many, national things going on in the month. We can, if you split that up, you still got $20K if it was just 2 organizations.
Yep, you're right.
I've tried, and maybe me and you need to get together to help push this a little more. But with that said, I'm just saying it's not hard to donate. It really ain't. And even if you just came in and donated $1, that's $1 more than that organization had.
And I know a lot of people don't carry money nowadays.
Yeah.
But we also have,
I was gonna say,
credit cards accessible, so we can.
They have those app, scan and goes.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah, makes it easy. Yep. But is there anything else you would like to say before any final thoughts?
No, not really, because we've advertised as much as we could.
Right.
And we really want people to come and enjoy the program and make it a success.
Yeah.
And so, wow, just looking forward to next year, bigger and better.
Oh, right. I know.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all do something extra every year, and I cannot wait.
That's that unity. We're just trying to get that unity to where we're all brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, guys, it's been another amazing segment hanging out with Mr. Wayne Wolford here at Pioneer Building Product or Supply, and we are, Supreme Building Products. What am I saying today? I haven't slept. Last night I got in real late. I apologize, everybody. It was a busy meeting. But we are going to take a quick break. And when we get back, we're going to have Reece come on the show with us and talk all things Supreme, especially since this is Reese's FYI Fridays. They have spring savings going on right now that they're going to kick in. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
If you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
I knew I forgot one person, but it's all right. Alrighty, we are back with another segment here at Warren First 931. I kept saying to myself this morning, I was like, I have three people. Who's my third? Who's my third? Because I talk to you very at the end. It's not like I see you all the time. I mean, unless I'm at when I go to Smooth Rapids. I see them all the time on a team. I'm like, do y'all live here? I wanted to ask.
It feels like it sometimes.
Right?
Yep.
But with that said, Montlow has some exciting things going on.
Yes, we do.
And so tell everybody a little bit about it.
Yes, so we're having the 34th annual banquet. Yeah.
Wow.
34th annual Montlow Gala.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be here before we know it. So we're just trying to get the word out.
Yeah. So what, for anybody that doesn't know what is that? What does it entail? What's the program?
Okay, so it is our primary fundraiser for the foundation.
Yes.
Which they do have other fundraisers throughout the year. They have a really big golf tournament.
Oh yeah, they do.
But the gala is our number one fundraiser for the year. And the foundation for Montlow has two main goals that they kind of support. So one of those being student athletes. Montlow has a growing athletic program.
Yeah, y'all do.
Which has changed a lot over the,
since our time.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not trying to say we're old, but we're not. But we didn't have.
We're not getting any younger at this point.
Yeah, we're not getting any younger now.
Yeah, so they try to support the athletic teams, which we've, grown to include soccer here recently. Of course, we have baseball and softball, and basketball. But they're trying to help our athletes, of course. Facility upgrades, trying to help them to get to competitions and regional events and all that. So that's very helpful because it's hard to be a student and an athlete. To be a student is hard enough. Yeah. And to put the
tack on another thing.
So it's a lot. So they really try to support them, but they also, which this is what's really near and dear to my heart, but we have an emergency scholarship program for students. And, the mentality is we don't want minor inconveniences to completely derail a student's education. Because it can.
It happens.
It absolutely can happen. So they have a process that students can provide documentation, paperwork, etc., to apply for emergency assistance. So whether that's a medical bill, a textbook that they need.
I was going to say, okay.
Yes, because we know how important it is for students to get textbooks. So it could be something like that they just need a little assistance, because sometimes something like that, a student will just completely drop out.
Yeah.
And we don't want that to prevent a student from getting their education. So the scholarship fund is really important to me because you can see the impact. Because I've recommended students reach out to the foundation to get help, and they've come back and said, thank you so much. This small assistance, temporary assistance, really allowed me to stay in college.
I love that.
So the foundation has a really great mission to help our students. And we have a large service area in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, you do.
We serve 11 counties, so there's a lot of students that need help. Yeah.
I love that. And then, so with this event coming up, you're looking for sponsors.
We are. We're looking for sponsors. We do have two main sponsors of the event, Lincoln Health and First Bank.
Okay.
So we are greatly appreciative of them, but we always need sponsors, which you can reach out to Miss Phyllis Daniels. She's in the foundation office. If you have not met Phyllis, she's amazing. But she can help with sponsorships of any businesses that want to donate any amount. But of course, we also need people to buy tickets.
Yes.
And we need donations for the live and silent auctions.
Ooh.
Yes.
So on the auctions and stuff, can it be anything?
It can. So we have a wide range of, items throughout the year that get donated. So not to give out any spoilers for this year, because people need to buy a ticket and come, bid on the items. But over the years, they had some really great stuff donated. They've had anything from Bonnaroo tickets to helicopter tours, vacations.
Yeah, vape packets.
So it's been a wide range. So if you want to donate a $50 gift card, or you want to donate your timeshare for a week at the beach,
or your, one season ticket game to the Times or something.
Absolutely.
Just a thought, because I know there's some people in here.
Yes.
That have tickets.
Yes. So, no donation is, too small.
Yeah.
because all of it goes back to support our students.
I love that. And so how can they do they get the sponsorship and the tickets through Phyllis, or
you can go online? So they have a website set up. It's motlow.edu/Motlow or Gala 2026. Gosh, that's a lot. One more time. Motlow.edu Gala 2026.
Good Lord, man.
I know. Can you believe that?
Don't make that an acronym. I won't remember.
You can absolutely also go to the Motlow website, and it's on Facebook. There's no shortage of ways to find it. But you can buy tickets. You can sponsor a whole table. But yeah, Phyllis is the contact for most businesses and donations and sponsorships.
And when is this event again?
So the event is Saturday, March 21st.
Okay.
And it's at 5:30 to 11. The location has changed. So they have been hosting it at Manchester for years, as long as I can remember.
Yeah. Because I never had, and I thought it was here.
Yeah, it has outgrown that space, so we've had to move to Murfreesboro to Embassy Suites, which is
wow.
Great. Yes.
So this is gonna be nice.
It's
Manchester was nice too, but this is gonna be nice.
Yes, Manchester always did a great job. Very nice formal event, but we've just grown, which is great.
That's a good thing.
We, support a lot of students. So the larger the event, the more money we can bring in and help students. So yeah, it's going to be in Murfreesboro. Embassy Suites has partnered with us to offer some block discount hotel rooms.
Oh, that's great.
But the event is a lot of fun. I've went many years, and it's a lot of fun. Good evening.
I've been there only one time in passing, and I was like, "Oh God, this looks great."
Yeah, it's a big event.
But with that said, too, because you always have to have Darren on because she is the known cheerleader at Motlow.
Yes.
That is her nickname. I know that y'all have. This is like you said, is one of the biggest events that you do.
Yes.
But the smaller events, which is still big to me, I know. Yes. It's so hard to say this is not a big event. Do you guys have other events coming on? Are you having another EV event coming up? Are you having another student and open house? I mean,
I'm sure, I don't know off the top of my head, because we're always working on the EV and robotics programs because of course the EV program
that's just so ever growing, man.
It is. So I'm sure that there's an EV event coming up. We're always trying to recruit new students in the door. I don't know. My brain is kind of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society now because we have two big events coming up. So that's where my tunnel vision has been here recently. So there's always something going on.
And I will also say, while I have Darren here, if you're a high school student or a secondary, is that what they're called? What's the title?
For
if you're our age?
Oh, Tennessee Reconnect.
Okay.
Yes.
There is always opportunities to go back to school, and there's also opportunities. I will say this for somebody that I wish I could turn back time on this, instead of going to, and Austin P was a great school, don't get me wrong, but I was away from home and I think I needed to do a little slower adjustment. And at the time, that 2-year free going to your community college was not available it was not
for us.
But if I could go back and have this stuff that the kids have now, I would totally take advantage of that. And I'm telling you guys, if you're a high school student, do those 2 free years at Motlow.
Absolutely.
Because you may think that high school was great, it was a breeze, and you made whatever it was. I was in honors, okay? But then you go to college and it's like slap.
It's a big adjustment.
It's a different adjustment. And I feel like going to Motlow for the first 2 years would have saved me. Because now as a I'm 41 adult, I'm not saying I would never go back to school because right now I really don't have time.
Yeah.
Because I really don't. But but the way that I absorb and I learn like journalism and knowledge and stuff and the things I do, I picked up those because of the experience. I'm a hands-on, I'm a visual learner.
Right.
But I think I would have done so much better if I did my first 2 years at Motlow.
And community college has changed so much, especially when we were there.
Yes.
It has changed so much, just the opportunities that exist because years ago they weren't part of the study abroad program. They didn't have these organizations to get you involved.
Or the
But
different
now we
departments either.
Yes.
At the time, I think just for us, it was just nursing and and I want to say, but the basics.
Right.
You know, just to get into college, to get the credits, to pass the remedials and stuff.
And it's a whole different ballgame now. I mean, just the study abroad program. We even have a study away program that you can do in the United States. So if you don't want to go overseas, we have the study away. There's so many opportunities at community colleges that exist now. I mean, it's just changed the playing field of going to college. So, you know, a lot of people think, well, community college is just kind of high school 2.0. Well, not necessarily, because, you know, it's very different opportunities, but the challenges are still there. Because at one point in my career, I taught at Tennessee Tech and MTSU. And I teach at Motlow the same way I did at the universities. So we're not doling it down, watering down. You're getting a great quality education for a lot less money. Then
That's how it is.
Yes. So
that's what, I know.
It's a different ballgame. So I'm happy to be the Motlow cheerleader because I really believe in it. I believe in what Motlow does because I wish there was opportunities that I had.
Same.
So I'm just
because every time we talk, I'm like, man, I wish I was 20 again. No, can't get that back.
Well, I guess I'm just living vicariously through my students. I don't know.
Right? Got to do something.
It's hard to believe I've been there for 16 years. I mean,
wow, has it been that long? Okay.
So it's just
that's amazing.
It's flown by, and it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being able to work with the students and see what the trips and the, you know, scholarships and the resume building. We've helped students get published, and it's really meaningful. It's really meaningful.
I will say this. I'm just not just going to brag on Motlow. I want to also brag on TCAT.
Yes.
And I want to brag on the robotics. You guys do not realize when we were in school, this was not a thing. You know, like I said, Motlow was either the basics or nursing, and then TCAT was just mechanics. I think just the it was the basics. And then there was no robotics, not at all. People from everywhere come to our TCAT program and our robotics program. And what we talked about with y'all's EV program, the mechatronics program. People are coming in, flying in, to come learn here in our Warren County community. Let me tell you, never thought that was going to happen. And then they even fly people to teach. And then they even fly people that teach here somewhere else.
The opportunities in our community are unbelievable. For a small rural town, it's just it's unbelievable. Who would have ever thought we would have had this in McMinnville?
I know I didn't.
Absolutely not. So we can really compete with, you know, the bigger towns. We have a lot to offer, so much to offer. So
we do.
I'm just grateful to be a part of it in some small way.
I know.
Or I don't know. I have my hands in many different pots. Sometimes I don't know which hat I'm wearing.
And I mean, like you said with your students, you see the beginning, and then you see the completion when they graduate, and when they probably even get their first job or their first business. You know, just to see it, and you're like, oh my God, I saw him grow or her grow.
It's so funny. I ran into a previous student yesterday. I ran into another one earlier this week, and it's so good to see them as they grow. Once they leave us, to see that they've landed really good jobs or they're in an internship that they just love, it makes a big difference. Really so does. We are changing lives, and the Motlow Foundation is doing a great job assisting, you know, students to get their degree. So I'm happy to be helping with them. I do want to mention the theme for the gala.
Oh yes, we always love themes.
So it's called Bond. So it is a James Bond theme.
I love that.
I feel like I'm underdressed. I should have came, you know, in my evening gown attire.
Are you going to wear a wig?
No, but maybe I should.
I think you should, and I think that blonde wig needs to come back. You already knew where I was going with this.
I did.
You need to be a Bond girl. And then have like a Motlow themed dress.
Well, I definitely.
And you're the Motlow Bond girl.
Okay.
Because of it, instead of a cheerleader.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just sorry going to help you with your
so
outfit.
she put that in the universe. Not
Yes.
Phyllis, I don't know
Yes.
that you need to make this happen. But
I'm just saying, you need to bust out one of those exceptional wig collections. Let me tell you, and because everybody doesn't know probably what I'm talking about. I got invited to do a food eating during Halloween, and I had such a blast.
Yes.
And the food was so good, so
Yes.
delicious, and the costumes were top notch. I come in and I see Autumn and I see Jackie and I see this other blonde. Not in a million years did I think when she whips her hair around, it was Taryn. I was like, and everybody told her she needs to go blonde.
Yeah.
I think before in some type of your life here span,
Maybe
you
so.
need to go blonde just one
Maybe.
time, boo.
Maybe.
Just one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it was a great event. That was the PTK Crop Pot Cook-Off.
Yes.
It was great.
Yes.
We have a really good time doing that event. So
I loved it.
Yeah.
I want to go back again because I want to see what other wigs she's going to bust
Well,
out.
that one was borrowed from my coworker
Yes.
at Montlow. It's her wig collection. They're great.
You need to check into those.
Yeah.
So, I would love to see that.
Fun stuff. Yeah.
But guys, it has been a blast hanging out with Darren. We are going to take another quick break from our sponsors, and then we're going to have Reece come on with us. And then I just got the pop in. I heard the little bloop. Brian Carr is live at the TSSAA state tournament that is going on in Franklin. And that is, of course, with our high school wrestlers, the girls and the boys. And so he's going to break everything down for us. But when we come back, we're going to have more to come. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story, and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Fall is here, and it's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net. Get ready for fall with Randall Walker Farms, where fall planning begins.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map. It's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit donaldhillisrealty.com. Firm 2273.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna bring everybody on. Welcome back to Warren First 931. We are gonna now bring in our good friend Brian Carr. He is live with us. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Hey, guys, this is Brian Carr reporting here live from the state wrestling tournament, and we got some of our guys here. Some of our guys have already had really tough matches and come up on the short side, but hey, there's still more wrestling to go, and so we're excited about what's going on. I'm going to see if I can flip this cam here. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll turn it around.
Okay.
And this is what you got going on here.
Now, Brian, this is in Lebanon at the Agri Center. Is that right?
And our guys have been wrestling tough, but they've had a lot of hard competition so far. And guys, I apologize. It's so loud in here, I can't even hear you. Burgess, how you feeling, buddy?
Feeling all right.
All right.
A tough one, but gotta bounce back.
Now, you're a sophomore this year, right? Yes, so just making it to the state as a sophomore is an incredible feat, and we're so excited. But look, man, we got a lot of good wrestling to come over the next few years. Sure. But listen, we're just proud of you to make it to this point. And hey, man, there might be some more wrestling today, so we're just gonna hang in there like a hair and a biscuit.
Thanks so much. It's a blessing to be here.
Good job, Burge.
Listen to that. It's a blessing to be here. That's the spirit. Again, we've got so many good younger wrestlers here, like Burgess. My man Jalen, he just had a tough match. These guys have worked so hard, and guys, I apologize. I cannot hear y'all at all.
We're not
It's
talking.
so loud in here. I hope you guys are hearing me.
We can hear you.
Excellent.
But we were letting you
Good
talk.
morning. Good morning, Reece.
Good morning.
No, but why? So do you know
hey, guys, we'll have more to report. We got more matches to go. Our ladies haven't taken the stage yet, and so I'll fill you in with more to come.
Hey, how many wrestlers are there, women or men? Okay. Okay.
Go Pioneers.
Go Pioneers. Bye, Brian. Okay.
That's a big event.
That is a really big.
I believe it's at the Agri Center in Lebanon, and if somebody can fact check me or correct me, but yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers there. It is a huge
building, and it is it's a metal building. I want everybody to know because it's ag. This is where they do their horse shows, their cattle shows, and it's just so we were there last year on Saturday, and so this time we're going to be here Friday. That's why Brian's not here. That's why he's out there doing some reporting, and then we're going to be there again tomorrow.
So it's a multi-day. Is it all weekend? Or is it Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Just Friday and Saturday. Now Saturday, I think what Brian was telling me before, but I can't ask him now. But I think if you win your matches today, you advance to the semis tomorrow. Okay. I think that's how it works, and then they'll end it at night with the finals. Yeah.
So best of luck to Burgess, Gallagher. I know we got Huck Damon there. We've got O'Neal. We've got the O'Neal guy there. Mm-hmm. He's been great. I mean, he went to state last year and did really well. I believe we have a few, and we've got the females there as well. Yeah. So very proud of our wrestling, of the Warren County wrestling program, and the dedication the coaches put in and the players, because I tell you what, wrestling is really, it's a year-round event. It's not something, okay, it's wrestling season. Let's go. Let's put our stuff on and go. Wrestling is a year-round training.
Oh gosh, event. Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Yes,
because the way you have to eat, the way you train.
Yeah, I know you got I've seen Burgess and Huck at the gym many mornings. Before a match, they'll have to get down. They'll be working out in the gym at USA Gym, and at 5 o'clock in the morning, I've seen Burgess and Huck there both, and and they'll hit the weights and maybe jump in the sauna to kind of cut a few pounds down just to get down to that weight because to weigh in. So it is a lifestyle.
I was trying to find it, and I do apologize, guy, but he talked about Burgess. You got Raul Manis, I believe. Okay. Yeah, this is the picture.
Okay.
Do you know all their names?
No, I know. You got Burgess, Huck.
Raul.
Is that the big tall guy?
Yeah. That's
okay. The other one may be Jay. Is there a Jalen maybe?
Jacoby.
That's Jacoby O'Neal. Yeah.
And then you got the girls. You got Olivia Smart. Reagan. Maya Reagan. And then
she's done really well.
You have also Olivia Pinchler. And oh my gosh, I'm going to forget this girl's name, the one at the end.
I don't know.
I do apologize. Do you want to come on?
I want to get 150-foot tape.
We got it.
I know you do.
Do you want to go handle
it?
You don't have one here?
No, Dad's here somewhere. Go back and get your cup of coffee.
But again, we are following them because the state tournament started this morning at 9 a.m. And as the schedule follows, because I'm pulling this up, let's see for all the times. Okay, so it started at 6:45. The gates open. Weigh-in was at 7:30. And a lot of them, the Olivia girl, the Pinchler I was talking to, she said they stayed there last night. They spent the night at a hotel. 9 a.m. It's the round of 16, the quarterfinals, and then the consolations first round. And there's 8 mats out there, guys, and it is wild. Like if you got to watch this past Sunday, the Region 2 with the middle schools, they had 4 mats. So you think about 4 more mats in this big facility. And then at 6, or then they're going to do a break at 5:30, and then at 6:30 they're having the championship matches for the semifinals on 6 mats. And then on Saturday, you do another gate opening, another weigh-in. Because remember, if they don't weigh in right, they don't. From what I understand,
you have to weigh in again Saturday, so it's not weigh in one time.
No, you got to weigh in again on Saturday.
After weigh in, them guys they'll start taking in calories and eating and just to get back,
replenishing,
to replenish. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So they weigh in again at 7:30 tomorrow, and then at 9 a.m. is the consolations second and third rounds on 8 mats. Then they're going to have the consolation semifinals on the 3rd and the 5th place matches, and then at 5 p.m. starts the championship, which will be on 3 mats. Round should be completed by 8:30 p.m. So I'm telling you guys. Day. And you, the Williamson County Ag.
Williamson County.
Is that in Lebanon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know it's Ag Center.
I thought they said it was Franklin, but is that the same thing?
If it's Williams, it's Franklin. You're right.
So again, this is TSSAA's 2026 wrestling championships are going on right now.
And you're there all day, so you're sitting there. If you're winning, you're waiting. I mean, you're sitting there waiting. So just stay mentally prepared and focused. Because you're just kind of sitting, resting, waiting, watching. So it would take a toll on the mind and the body.
The body at the end of it. And I do know that after talking with Burgess and Olivia and Raul, I talked to Raul on and Jacoby, because Jacoby and Burgess is actually ones that after I done my thing and they finished their stuff, they hosted the rest of the Pioneer Playbook on Sunday, and that was from 9 a.m. to 7:30 on Sunday, guys. And the knowledge that these boys have, and I was talking to Jacoby, I'm like, what's your mindset? What do you do to get prepared for stuff like this? And he said, you just got to, even though he goes, especially with us coming with a longer break than anticipated because the schools were out Tuesday and Wednesday, he said, I'm still waking up the same way I do every morning. I'm doing my routines. I'm working out. I'm eating what I'm supposed to, because if at one point, even going into tournaments like this, because of the importance on it, if I mess up one time and splurge, it could ruin the whole gambit. It's a system. Yeah. It really is. But
you work all year for this.
You do.
I mean, you were. I mean, this is
their Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is what you go for. Like I said, Jacoby made it last year to the state. You work all year for it. I mean, I know one year, I guess maybe middle school, I think Huck Damon, he had flu or something, but he still went. I mean, he went. I mean, and then he got invited. Then he actually went and he advanced to something different. I mean, he went out of state to somewhere, and he went to that. Yeah, I mean, because I talked to his dad, and he's like, it's just. Yeah, I mean, he obviously gave Huck the option. Huck wanted to go, but it's just such a huge, just to get there is a huge accomplishment.
It is. And I will also say this. I don't know who the kid was last year. It was a different team. But he got involved in a car wreck a week before. And he was and this would have been his last match. And so they willed him on. In every match, that kid gave it up for him, because he came out. Yeah.
Really? So every match that he was supposed to wrestle,
so he won.
So he gave it. They gave it up. They conceded, or they forfeited.
And this is what I love about sports, and I have really grown to love about wrestling in school settings. The demeanor that these athletes have, and I don't want to take away from others, but I'm just by what I've learned in the past 2 years with the wrestling teams, with the middle school and the high school, is how kind and like you said, the work ethic that they put in. And then this kid that had a car wreck a week or two, it happened, and then they thought he wouldn't be able to walk to come in, and then he's on there with crutches, in his singlet.
Yeah.
And these kids go and they're like, no, you take it. Because it was his last year, it was his senior year. To have that camaraderie of someone you don't even know, but you share the same love of the sport.
It's a very high level of respect for one another. Because I mean, at the end of the day, when you're, when they're competing during the rounds and whatever rounds, and they're trying to win. They want to pin that guy. They want to do what they want to.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, there's a lot of respect, and it's wrestling, is. I don't know a lot about wrestling, so if I speak out of turn, somebody correct me. I mean, it is a team sport, but it's not a team sport because you're competing one-on-one.
Yeah,
it's mano and mano, woman on woman. So you can't blame the other.
No.
You can't blame the other 4 guys on the basketball team.
You
can't blame the other 10 guys. You can't blame the guy because he didn't block for you, so you can't get a touchdown. You can't blame the son because you missed a fly ball in the outfield. You can't blame the umpire because he made a bad call on strike 3 and you struck out looking.
Right.
No, it's one-on-one.
Yes.
It's you against me, and may the best man win.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, you're fighting yourself.
That's right.
So again, good luck to them. But as we are here live at the Bream, they are having some great deals here. It is the Spring into Savings with Supreme. So as you're going through, I'm going to go around and do the video camera.
Well, it's supposed to get cold again next week, Kelly. Yeah. But and I don't know if anybody knows. Chime in. Is this stump winter? Is it blackberry winter? Tennessee is notorious for having multiple winters, but a quick fact, they call stump winter for the reason, because obviously those that burn firewood, then you've burnt that very last firewood, and you're out of firewood, and then you're basically cutting up the stumps to produce firewood. So that's why they call it stump winter. But if anybody knows what winter it is, please chime in on the podcast here and let Kelly or I know. But yeah, hey, we're out with the winter time. We're done with it, guys. We're here. We're ready for spring cleaning. We're ready to pack up the clutter, pack up the winter stuff, put it in the totes, get the floors mopped, get the decks mopped, get everything cleaned out, get everything covered up, wiped down, and start planting, we don't have any 30-second cleaner here, but I just sold a few bottles this morning. But we've got the 30-second outdoor cleaner to start cleaning your decks, your house, your concrete. Keisha's got a great little mop bucket display out here. The mop and the bucket, $39 and change. We've got some microfiber cloths here to start wiping down your outdoor furniture, wiping down anything outside. $12.99 for a 6-pack of that. Obviously, we've got some potting soil here. $7.99, and I will be running some very aggressive sales on potting soil as the spring progresses. I actually went. If you need any good seed, guys, check out Underwood's True Value, True Hardware on Burstby Highway. They've got a great assortment of seed. Very friendly people there. I went and picked up me some Sugar Baby watermelon seed yesterday evening.
Oh, yeah.
I got some Sugar Babies. We're going to be starting those in some little starter pots inside, and then we're going to be moving them over to my raised bed garden.
Love raised beds.
April, late April, early May. But yeah, so again, shop local, check out Underwood True Value for your seed. They sell it in bulk. They've got a great selection. They got vegetable seed. They got tomato seed. I'm sorry, they had a few, but they got the watermelon and cantaloupe. First time this year that I'm growing watermelon, so I'm excited. But yeah, winter's out, guys. Even though we're going to have some cold weather next week, we're ready. We're ready for springtime. We're ready.
I have tried to find in the forecast, it's going to get cold, but I haven't seen any snow.
Right.
Because a lot of people have asked me that.
Yep.
Because, of course, Poxtonic Phil said we're going to have 6 more weeks of the snow and stuff. And yes, there's that old stereotype of the buttercups.
Yep.
Where, the buttercups have to be, hit
snow,
with snow.
Have snow over them. Yep.
So who knows? But as of now, between now and next week, all I'm seeing is sunny skies, cloudy skies, and occasional maybe some hits of rain. But I don't see any snow coming our way anytime soon.
But hey, the days are getting longer, Kelly.
Yep.
I think they said by February 28th, it'll still be daylight at 6:00 p.m.
So they are chimed in with us.
Good. Who is that?
got,
Megan?
Megan and Sydney. Sydney said maybe a dogwood winter. Stump winter is usually the last cold snap at the end of April, beginning of May.
I didn't realize that.
And then Megan Garwood said, Sydney, I was thinking the same. Blackberry winter is also one of the last ones. And then while I'm here, now that I did grab my phone, I'm just going to add.
Well, we appreciate that, Megan and Sydney, for those comments. So I didn't realize the winter's carried on to the end of April. And I always make the worst mistake of planting my garden before the last frost. The rule of thumb would tell you don't plant it before April 15th, tax day. So, but it's hard not to get the itch before that. It is for me anyway to start doing that. And we're going to be having some weed and feed here, guys. We're going to have some weed and feed. I've got some weed and feed coming in too, guys, in stock. So, get your lawns. Go ahead. I wouldn't do it next week, but I would start maybe the following week, maybe early March or something. Go ahead and start getting your lawns. Put that weed and feed out. It's a 2-in-1. It's a fertilizer, and it'll kill all your broadleaf, your clover, your chickweed, all your wild onions. So, come see us on that weed and feed too, guys.
So I was trying to find what they call it, and it's not helping me out. But I will say winter officially ends on March the 19th.
Okay.
Because, of course, the winter solstice started on December the 22nd, and it's going to end on March 19th. And then, of course, March 20th, the following day, starts the spring equinox.
Okay.
And then I asked chat,
So we're right at a month away.
Yeah, I asked chat, are we in a blackberry winter? And they said we are not in a blackberry winter. What was the other one you thought we might have been in?
One of them said stump. I believe it was April or Sydney said stump winter is the very, very last winter. And they said that doesn't happen until end of April, beginning of May. So, but yeah, I was thinking maybe it is a blackberry winter.
Yeah.
If it's not I didn't realize stump was that long.
Yeah. And it says a blackberry winter is a southern term for a brief cold snap in late spring. Usually happens after warm weather has started. Often occurs when blackberry bushes are blooming, typically late April to early May.
So this is not blackberry winter either.
So, but this might go back. That's the one I was going to look up. There's dogwood winters, redbud winter, or locust winter.
Okay, redbud. Yeah, I've heard of redbud. Yeah, dogwood. One of the girls mentioned dogwood too.
Dogwood, yeah.
And if anybody knows, we know why they call it the blackberry. Why would they call it a locust winter?
I don't know. I'm going to say, what is a locust winter? Because I've never heard of that one. Have you? Me neither.
It says redbud winter starting in March. So there's a temporary. So this could be, redbud. And then dogwood, late April, locust, early May.
Oh, there it is. Now I got
locust,
what you got.
Early May, blackberry, mid-May, and then I don't know what whippoorwill is. We'll call that stump winter, late May. I've never heard of whippoorwill. So we're probably in the early stages of redbud.
Did you do locust?
Go ahead.
Locust is late April and May, usually the last one.
Okay.
And I said, what is it? Locust winter is an old southern weather term for late spring cold snap that happens when locust trees are blooming.
I didn't even know there was a locust tree. I thought locust was
usually the fragrant of white blossoms on a black locust tree.
Come here, Maggie. I thought locust was a bug.
So Megan says she always likes planting in May.
Okay.
Jonathan Womack says been waiting for the longer days. And William says redbud winter is in late March. And early. Dogwood winter is mid-late. Yeah, you went through that. Yeah. And it says
whippoorwill.
Whippoorwill.
Yeah, that was on.
Is in winter is late May. So I guess it just depends on what the tree is. So we could just say how many tree winters are there.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we got Maggie with us.
And I know I mentioned earlier, guys, a few weeks ago, but Maggie will be getting a new sister, fingers crossed, in April. So that's very exciting news. Congratulations, Maggie, on the new arrival of your new sister. And I believe we're gonna She's already got her name picked out. Maggie agrees with the name of Molly. So we're going to have sweet Molly. Molly will be joining Team Supreme, and we hope Maggie is going to be a good big sister.
I think so too, but never put the word sweet in front of that dog before you made it now.
Ain't that right? All right, Maggie, go ahead. Go.
Because when I named Walker, when we came, I wanted Walker to have my last name. Everybody's like, oh, he's going to run. You just ruined his life, And then somebody told me I should name Randy Jane Runner. So she's like, less subtle. She likes to walk. And I was like, that's probably. And they'd actually go, she's not as quick face as he is on things, but no. But with that said, we had Miss Dale McDaniel talking about pot and soil and stuff. Take in all these stuff that people are telling you. Call the master gardeners, call landscapers, call nurserymen to get the ins and outs of when things need to be planted and not planted. Because there is a way. And if you don't want to do that and you just want to do a good read, I always go to the Farmer's Almanac.
I've counseled Chris, your husband, many a times. And he's been, I'll call, hey, Chris, do I need to cut this bush down now? Do I need to trim it back? Yeah. What kind of fertilizer do I need? And I mean, that, it's just, that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've had one plant that I have not gave it water or anything, and it's been in the dark, cold, like dormant. And then Miss Dale said, you got to take it out. It's time to take it out. And I was like, okay, but don't put it outside yet. Right. Because, with this cold weather and stuff.
Yeah, I've got one. I moved one outside. I think it's my fiddle leaf. And I've got to move it back inside this.
And I don't remember if it was a daffodil. She talked about a flower on this show, and I do apologize. But she did say that there's a certain flower that's blooming right now, and it was for the bee pollen stuff. She said, do not transplant them. Do not leave them where they're at until like the spring gets a little closer to time.
Okay.
Because we got to have those flowers good to go for those bees, especially if they're coming naturally.
Bees are amazing little animals, insects.
Yeah, and last night, if you missed it with Tim Fisher last night, from what I have been told, did a phenomenal little speech, and I do apologize. I was down. There's 3 meetings total, and I only could go to 2, and so I went down to the Republican Party's meet and greet, and then upstairs was the Dr. Fisher, and we thought we hit record. And it did not record. But I got pictures. And if you got to try his creamed honey that they made. Oh,
really?
So good.
Really?
I've never had that before in my life.
I've never had creamed honey, but it's good.
Yes. And
What's
it's
it taste like? I mean, honey on steroids?
Yeah. It still tastes like honey to me. They had like little sample cups. I wanted to take all of them, but then I didn't want to look like that person. You know what I mean?
Who cares?
Give me a to-go box.
Who cares?
Let's just load it up.
To-go box. Give me a straw. Give me a spoon.
Yeah. So what is on as we're getting close? Don't forget, guys, we will take one break, and then when we come back, we'll do the prayers for today. But if you do have a prayer request, please get them in. Of course, we're going to pray for all the teams that are traveling right now that are competing in sports and things like that.
We got baseball season coming up right in the corner. I know they've got a scrimmage tomorrow. I think they had a scrimmage last weekend sometime. I know season starts 1st of March. So, come out and support the Pioneers. I know softball season. I know middle school baseball and softball's already started. So, come support. I know it's cold right now. I know they call it spring sport, but, man, I tell you, that first half of the season and stuff, man, I remember –
let me tell you, there's days I prefer the cold over the heat when we were playing. Because there was days it was hot.
I'll never complain about the hot as long as I live anymore.
Okay.
I hate the cold weather. I despise it.
Is it because as we've been getting older?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
But with that said, if you have a prayer request, please let us know. We got some great things. I can't wait. I have I don't want to call it a bomb, but I have some exciting news to drop on Monday morning show. We have put out feelers for some high school interns, Reece.
Right, I saw that.
I have had some amazing interviews with several people, and I'm going to make an announcement of who's the who.
You need to ask them before you hire anybody. One of the main questions I ask any student before I come to work, ask them what 12 times 12 is. If they don't know the answer to 12 times 12, don't hire them.
Okay.
You would be amazed by how many students don't know what 12 times 12
because they can't think of it in their head. they're not critical thinking.
That's right. I mean, 12 times 12, 144. Come on.
Yeah.
So just use that. If you're having a hard time, what does William say about whippoorwill?
Oh, he said whippoorwill winter is when the whippoorwills return from Mexico.
Thank you, William.
Yeah. He's always got so much knowledge. But I want to tell everybody, I'm going to continue to pray. I ask to continue to pray for Warren First 931. We are ever so growing, and there's so many opportunities I would love to give everybody. But in order to do that, there has to be funding to back that up. So I want to pray today for Warren First that the right people are in the right place and that the means can be provided for, because I can't do all this by myself. I have to give it all to God first and foremost, and then I give it up to you guys that provide the information for me. I mean, if y'all look at that community calendar that we have created, I may have started it, but guys, I got now 40 editors of 40 different organizations adding their events. Wow. We have events. I might as well share it with you guys right quick too. We have, it's amazing. I am so ecstatic about it right now. So I will go to the community calendar right quick just for you guys so you can see this. And I also want to say thank you to Sydney. She's the overseer now of our community calendar. And then I'll enlarge this, because if you have an event that is coming up, this is the calendar, guys, that you need to be on. Because let me tell you, there's no telling how many people call me on a daily basis asking me what's going on. And it's hard for me to get everything. So with that said, today is February the 20th.
20th, yes. I'm
20th
sorry.
today.
Right.
Yeah, you're fine. This is what's going on today. Yeah, it gets more.
Oh, there's a bluegrass series?
So this is the two and the same thing. So there's going to be a bluegrass series tonight at the Park Theater, and one of the bands is these guys range. I can't say
Balsam Range.
Balsam Range. They're going to be at 7:30. There's also a couples game night at First Baptist Church. This morning there is a Collective Heart of Beautiful Souls wellness walk, and all that is if you're looking for a group to walk with in the 3-star mall, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Morrison, Ruatan, and Centertown they started this last week. But this is another, we talked about ball sign-ups, Ball's in session, so go get signed up. This is what's going on for February the 21st.
Saturday.
Tomorrow. Now, of course, we talked with Mr. Wayne Wolford about the Black History Month program that's happening at 103 Bernard Gym. Tomorrow's also at the Morrison Elementary School. They're hosting their Little Miss Pageant. Mad Cow's hosting the Frosty Loop Endurance Run.
Okay.
There's going to be a car show at Hot Rod Town Garage at 69 Vandergrift Road. I believe that is out of town. I do not know. Not positive on that one. And then Cowboy Up Bar and Grill is having Still Six returns. It's a band. At the Allison in Wonderland STEM workshop they're having that at the Magnus Library. The Warren County Democratic Party is hosting their Dims and Donuts event. This is their second one that I've been aware of. And so I think that's also a great time. And if you are in this upcoming election, whether you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent, I urge you guys to go to any and all of these party events to get to know your constituents. That is the best way to do that. Followed by that, there's going to be a Mad Hatter Tea at Falcon Rest at 11 a.m. Tickets are $20 per person. Also, the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association is having their meeting at the early voting room at 2 o'clock, and they're going to have a representative from Cumberland Caverns come and talk. Again, Centertown's hosting their events. And then if you are a hiker, because the weather's supposed to be beautiful this weekend.
Tomorrow. Now, Sunday's going to get cold, but tomorrow's going to be nice.
But tomorrow at Bone Cave Entrance at Rock Island State Park, the visitor center, they're doing a $10 per person. It's a hike to the entrance of Bone Cave.
That'd be fun.
I thought so too. And then, of course, they also are doing in Rock Island State Park, you can either build a bird nest box for free and it goes back to the park, or if you want to build your own to take back to your house, it's $25 to build. Isn't that neat?
I didn't realize all these events. I mean, I didn't. So tell us how you access that calendar, Kelly.
So if you want this calendar, you can call or text me at 931-369-3050 and send me your email address and tell me you want to be added either as an editor to add your event or if you just want to view it.
Right.
Because there's always several ones. But we have a ton of people that view this and a ton more.
Is there a charge to this?
Nope.
So it's free of charge, guys. There's no charge or there's nothing. Hey, click this link and then pay this money to see it. So she's doing this.
This is free service.
Free of charge to the general public of Warren County.
Because at the end of the day, me and Reece know, like when we were like in high school and stuff, there was maybe 40 or less nonprofits here in this town. As of 2026, we are over 120 nonprofits in the Warren County community that we help out. And so and I remember back in the day that they would all get together at the community room at the Chamber of Commerce and like throw out all the dates. And it was always one event, one weekend.
Right.
And now, again, growing is not a bad thing. Let me explain that. But if you want to schedule your event on this or schedule an event, I highly recommend to look at this calendar and either schedule it another time, or combine it with somebody else to make your event even better. Like team up.
Right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Right.
But with that being said, so that on Sunday that's happening. On Monday, Celebrate Recovery and then another amazing walk. On February the 23rd, Morrison Elementary is having their book fair, another walk, and seeing the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And then, of course, the weekends are always jam-packed. Yeah. But with that
this month's gone.
This month is gone. So I'm just telling you guys, make sure that you get on it on this calendar and get with it. Another event I would like to push right now that we are filling up slots very quickly, and I'm so thankful for. I am helping host, it's called Raise Your Voices Karaoke Contest, competition with Families in Crisis, New Beginnings. And we are looking for 20 individuals, whether you love to sing, whether you're an elected official or a business owner. And to sign up, you can do it in teams. You can have 2 to 3 people in your team because everybody needs a backup group with dancers. Or if you want to be a solo singer. But there's 20 slots to fill. We're almost halfway there.
Okay.
And again, we can't go over 20 because of the time frame. I did the hosting for the fair, and I already had a lot of people say, well, that's not, right. Well, if we do get over 20, I'm handling this just like I do at the fair. If we have over 20 before the event, I am going to draw names live of who is going to be there.
So it's not necessarily the first 20.
No, but if it stays at 20, then I don't have to draw.
Right.
But if it goes over
if it's
20,
30 or
I have to draw names.
What if it's 21?
I'll have to draw names.
Okay, so you're stuck. You're sticking.
I'm
at 20.
stickler on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're doing 2 rounds. Round 1 is, of course, your freedom of voice choice, and then the second round is where you're going to draw. It's going to be the crowd participation because they're going to be doing names and stuff and their songs. And you have to draw in the hat.
When's the deadline to sign up?
There's no deadline.
Oh.
Because if we don't get 20 by the day of the event, we're going to sign up. They can register that day too.
Okay.
Yeah.
When is the event?
The event is going to be at Collins River Barbecue upstairs, and it's going to be on April the 11th. No, before I say that wrong, I have to go back to it. Let me go to my calendar because I always say the wrong date. That's why I always have to have it broke down. It's going to be on April. See all these dates.
Yeah, April
11th. So on April the 11th.
And so this is a fundraiser for Families in Crisis.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's correct. Families in Crisis is one of many organizations that not here, but as state and federal, some grants were cut. And so they need money just like anything else. And so what do? You got to create a fundraiser to help raise funds. And I go back to this like I was talking to Mr. Wolford about. If we would just pick a new nonprofit each month, and everybody donate $1 or $4 if you have a household of 4 every month to an organization. Do you realize, like, if we all did that, somebody's going to make $40K a month? We have over 40,000 people that live in the Warren County community. There's just a map, and we could save so much. But with that said, that is going to be going on. So we're going to be hosting that. And also, too, on April the 11th, while I'm thinking about it, which is not in here, I just announced it last night. We here at Warren First, well, I've announced it, but I'm trying to be announcing it even more. We here at Warren First are going to be hosting debates and discussions with our upcoming elected officials on the ballots. And on April 11th from 2 to 5, I'm going to be live at the Magnolia Room, and it's open to the public. We ask you to come on in and give us some questions if you want us to ask, because we're going to have a couple of pre-ready. But this is right before early voting. Okay. We have it set, so 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 at the Magnolia Room at the administrative building. And so we're asking everybody if you want. We are creating, I do have sponsorships if anybody's interested, and if you would like to be invited, we also need that to know as well. I've got a list of people already from the election commission's office, but if you are not on the early voting ballot, like in the primary, and you would like to, because of course if you're Democratic or independent, you get to be moved on to the general.
Okay.
But if you would like to come to these debates and these discussions, I highly encourage you to come early instead of waiting to when you're on the ballot, because people need to know. And it takes so many times for somebody to finally click, like, oh, Reece is running for something, right? I didn't know. It literally, guys, takes 60 times to hear something and see something for it to stick.
I'm really not running for anything, though, by the way.
He's not. He's not. Watch people be like, "What you running for, boo?"
But congratulations to Josh Roberts. I saw where
Yes.
he was on the show with Kelly a few weeks
2 weeks ago. Yes.
for the road superintendent position. So he's running unopposed.
Yes.
So the deadline was yesterday, I believe.
At noon.
But sure congratulations, Josh, and congratulations for him to also. He's still going to run it like a campaign. He's not just going to sit complacent. He's going to do it. He's still going to go meet and greet. He's going to get concerns and people's concerns and questions. So good. We appreciate your service there, Josh.
I'm really excited to see what he's going to implement for the Warren County community, because he has done, and they bragged on him last night too at the meeting. He has done such a phenomenal job
at sanitation
with the research he puts in. Like, we just had Carrie on the show talking about doing their due diligence and doing the research and the data finding and all these things. And that's what Josh does. Okay. And then the grants that he found for sanitation, that was at no cost to us, no match. He found grants. When I say this, there's some grants out there when you get it, receive it, you have to match it. Okay. And then there's other grants where they can just give you $200,000 and you don't owe anybody nothing. Okay. You have all of it at your disposal. And he has found those types of things to make our sanitation department what it is today. And just from talking to him, he is so humble. And
he's humble, but he's excited.
Yes.
He's excited. I love it. He's energetic. He's excited. Mm-hmm. He's a hard worker. I know he's got a little side business right now that that he does dirt work. So, he likes to work. He likes to get out there. He likes to stick his hands in the dirt. Yes. He's a very hands-on person. Mm-hmm. So I have no doubt that Levy is going to be leaving it in good hands.
Yes. And I feel very when people when election comes up, there's change. You're like, oh God. Yeah. But with Josh, I'm like, okay. Yeah. And I really appreciate that. But we're going to take another quick break from our sponsors. But when we get back, we're going to do our final thoughts for today and then jump right into a word of prayer. I'm going to have Reece do the prayer for today, if that's okay, when we get back. And remember, Warren County, Keep it first.
Dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I'm Reece Moore.
And we are live at Supreme Building. And again, don't forget they have amazing spring into sales deals going on right now.
Yep.
And we showed that earlier. So make sure you tag somebody, get your pot and soil, get your, cleaning products, all that and more. But also too, if a winter does affect come back through, always shop local first. I cannot stress this enough. I understand that the big box stores may be a little bit cheaper because they're a big box company. But guess what? You get what you pay for. Remember that. Okay. With that said, it is time for our final thoughts for today. One thing I did, I've been thinking about, and Reece brought it up to me off here. After the show today, I am planning on doing, because I'm very curious to see y'all's feelings as citizens. Like Carrie mentioned about the survey that was done last year, there was 70 or 80 people that participated. 74 people that participated in this survey. So I'm urging you guys, I'm going to do a poll on Warren First 931 with a similar poll. I'm going to go look back and see what that was and then try to implement it on mine. And then see what happens.
And this is, if, I don't know what you thought about it. Me being a business owner, I have a vote. But if you live in the county and it doesn't affect you, try not to vote. Or try not to participate in the poll. Just if it affects you as a city resident, city landlord,
city water,
something,
because
city
some
water.
people do live in the county that get city water.
Okay. So if it affects you, get on Warren First web page. Get on it. She'll post it.
Yeah.
I'll share it. And let's try to get actively involved in this poll to see what the city residents think about the $3 increase or
everything's like if you're renting, it's a certain amount. If you're a homeowner, everything is a certain amount. And I will also share in that poll a link to the website so you can read all the information that Carrie and them are talking about, because the best way we can grow together is knowledge, guys. Knowledge over the noise and the fuss. But with that said, we will be doing that. I want to thank again Wayne Wolford for coming in, talking about the Black History program that's going on tomorrow. Please make sure you go to events like that, guys. Stay knowledgeable about how the past used to be and how it is today. Because if we don't learn our past, we will be doomed to repeat it. That's truth. It's truth. Two, I want to thank Carrie Morton for coming in about the stormwater and giving us the knowledge. And like I asked her before she left, if she gets the agenda before I see it, I asked her to please send it to us so we can share it with you guys on Tuesday's meeting about the stormwater utility fee. And then I want to thank Darren Deaton Owens for coming in once again. She is always the Montlow cheerleader. I mean, the stuff that they're doing in their school systems, whether it's middle school, high school, elementary, and college, we are doing some amazing things right now. Amazing things. But with that said, we are going to go to the Lord in prayer, and that is being sponsored by Living Word Fellowship. And if you have a prayer request, which I looked on, no one has sent anything, but we do definitely want to pray for the athletes and the parents and the staff that is traveling right now. The wrestling team. I know that wrestling is this weekend. Last weekend we had a lot of teams going out.
A lot of national.
Yeah, a lot of national stuff. But we also want to pray for all the unspoken. We want to pray for. All right. Yeah. Okay. He's just letting me know where he's at right now. We also want to pray for. I want to do a prayer for Paige Northcutt. You know,
I just found that out this week, and it's awful. I didn't realize it.
I want everybody to know that she is doing great. Her first treatment was this Tuesday, on the 17th. She got her report and everything in, and she is staying positive. She said that she feels the prayers that everybody's giving her. I want to also let y'all know, you know, with anything, when we heard the word cancer, the letter C, you know, the word C out there, it always sounds doom and gloomy. But I'm telling you, she is in great spirits right now. She is not in a bad spot and with her condition. They do believe that it's been
isolated.
It's called it's absolutely, but capsulated where they're going to do the surgery, and she's just going to do the chemo and radiation treatments. And I also want to say, while I'm talking about her, swim team is still happening. There was a lot of people that were like, because this was going on, swim team is still a thing. And so if you are interested in swim team, please go sign up. We also just want to pray for all the sickness, because, you know, there's so many people here in the Warren County community that is needing a lot of prayers, just like Paige does. And I was trying to think of anything else. I do want to say we should all probably also pray for the election that is coming up, for everybody that's on the ballot, that they're doing it for the right reason and for the community, because that's a big thing. And I can't think of anything else. Can you? With the sickness, everybody being thoughts for the people with the flu. I mean, that's going around rampant right now. But with that said, Reece, can you go do it for us, bro?
Father God, thank you for today. Thank you for Kelly and the podcast, and that she just allows, we were talking earlier, she just gives you all the glory, Father, and we give you all the glory and all that you do. We thank you for the prayer. The prayer request today, Father. We pray for the wrestlers at state. Pray for those young men and women. Pray for the coaches. Pray for the parents. Pray for good sportsmanship. Pray for no injuries, and just let them realize what they're there for, and thank you for that gift you've given them. Father God, we pray a special prayer for Paige Northcutt as you know, she holds a special place in my heart. She holds a special place in Kelly's heart. Such a great pillar of the community with the swim and an advocate for health and fitness, Father. And she needs your prayers right now, and she needs your healing and comfort to overwhelm her and just to comfort her family and her loved ones and everyone in this community, just to put their hands on her and just pray for her for healing. And only that we know you can, Father. We pray for all the unspoken requests. Pray for the election coming up. Pray for the officials, the elected officials, the officials on the ballot. And we love you. We thank you, and watch over us and keep us safe this weekend. Amen.
Amen. Guys, take care. God bless. As we say here on the show, you can either choose to be a blessing or a curse. We here choose to be a blessing, as I always say. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.